We are just outside of Somerville, Texas, here with the Sock Monkey USMC, and he is here to do some maintenance on the geocache. What's the name of this geocache?
This is Holy Moly Sock Monkey.
Holy Moly Sock.
Holy.
That's what I saw last night. Yeah. Okay, so I got this a long time ago. Kind of forgot how it works.
So it's on a fishing pole. This is this is the kind of geocaches that like kids really like, especially because
yeah, I would think so.
Doing the fishing pole thing. There's room for plenty of good swag in there.
Yeah, like at the used to have at the carnival at elementary school, and you'd have the thing and drop it over, and there's some lady back there with little paper bags with trinkets in them.
So this thing you just let it back down in there.
You would clip with a clothes clip, clothespin, clip the little bag to the end of the line, and you got your prize.
Just set the stick there, and it's ready to fish out of the hole.
Ready to be found. Come get her. So we'll see how well it has these microphones, and they're on the background noise cancellation. As you can imagine, that highway traffic is pretty loud, and that train is pretty loud. So we'll see how it does. It's kind of a test of the Hollyland Lark M2, as well as fixing the geocache. So yeah, we'll see. So if you're a geocacher and you're going to get this one, you walk right up here, and the app would take you to these coordinates right back here. And if you look down there, you'll see why it's called Holy Moly Sock. And there's the fishing pole. And there's the geocache. Holy Moly Sock. The Sock Monkey is very creative. Yep. We're feeling brave today. So after repairing that geocache, we are going to a taqueria. What did I tell you what it's called? El Gordito Veloz or something like that. To try Huevos Rancheros or breakfast taco or something. We'll see what they got. We're in Somerville, Texas. Just coming into town, and somewhere right up here on the left. I think it's there we are, right there.
It says open.
It is open, and it is La Gordita Veloz.
And there's not a lot of cars.
And there is the Huevos Rancheros at Gordita Veloz. Looks pretty good. We'll see. Actually, I can tell it's going to be good. And we got tortillas, and she warned us that that red sauce is pretty hot, and the green is kind of mild, and that the ranchero sauce on the eggs is not really spicy at all. So I have to say that was delicious. I loved it. The Sock Monkey gives it a thumbs up too. Very good breakfast. Awesome Huevos Rancheros. Lady that left a review that the red sauce there was pretty dang hot. She was right. It was spicy and good. Loved it. We left the taqueria and we came out here on, I don't know what this is, Old Chappell Hill Road between Brenham and Chappell Hill. And we did an experiment, a joint live. And some of my friends, me and the Sock Monkey, the K and Mac project, some of our friends came in and said hi. If you're one of them, thank you very much. It was only a little over 15 minutes, so, and you didn't miss much. We just used a Bluebonnet field there behind me as the backdrop, like the theme or whatever, just to do that test. We wanted to test some audio things, and we've never done a joint live. Actually, we haven't done much of a live at all, either one of us, and we wanted to play around a little bit, kind of an experiment. and it went really well. And yeah, so if you didn't join the live, there's a little taste of it. We got some really nice bluebonnets around Central Texas right now. We had really nice rain through the spring, or the early part of the spring, and they are thick. Yeah, it's nice. Really overcast day, kind of muggy, a lot of pollen, a lot of sneezing going on. Anyway, fixing to head back to town, and I got another video to make today. We're taking Sarah, my daughter. She's got this dog, Indy. She's a good dog, and Indy's 8 years old, and she's never been to a groomer or to the spa or anything like that. And she's shedding big time with the change in the weather, the warmer weather. And we're taking her to the Wash Wag. I did a video about the Wash Wag a couple of months ago, 3 months ago, something. You can check that out. But it's going to be Indy's big day. We'll see how that goes. I think she'll enjoy it. Indy, it's time to put the Indy cam on again. Yesterday, Indy loves going for a ride. Today is her big day. I don't think with that. Let's do a test run. Let me get a ball. Let's get a ball. Get back.
Just like yesterday.
We are headed to Indy's big day out. You got it. Sarah has to help her out there.
I am.
Walk rider. She can't jump up that. And they start blow drying her, and that blow dryer is like industrial strength. It's
Loud.
like jet engine blower something. I don't know. She's pretty chill. Things just don't seem to bother her a lot, so I think she'll do fine. Hey Indy, you ready? You ready to go see Paige at the Wash Wag? Go to the spa, get a shampoo and a blow dry, and your nails trimmed and everything. They're gonna pamper you. You deserve it.
I thought it was 2015. Because Mama was here when we brought her home.
2015.
She'll be 10?
She'll be 10 years old in June.
Wow, that's crazy.
No wonder you got gray hair. You're 70 years old. Almost 70. You sure are spry for a 70-year-old. You know that? You get around pretty good.
Double digit.
For an old lady. You ready? You ready? We about ready? Nope. Indy does not have a clue what's about to happen. Okay, we got her in there. She wasn't sure about that. Had a little trouble getting her in there, but it's all right. She's doing all right. Gonna be okay. It's all right, Indy. You're okay. No worries. Nobody's gonna hurt you. This is a good thing. This is good. This is fun. It's big fun. Yay! She's a good dog. She just never had anything like this happen to her before. This is supposed to be a treat for you, Indy. You're supposed to be enjoying this. All right. She's doing good. Get up around her head. That's when she doesn't like it. They don't like to get water in their ears. No dog does. It helped him a lot to do it. Woo! You get a shower, Sarah?
No, I was over there.
She's trying to say, hey, if I'm getting wet, you're getting wet too. Everybody's getting wet. She's 10 years old, and it's her first time to be to the spa.
Oh, my.
Kind of, I guess maybe an early birthday present before her 10th birthday in June. Look at that. It's still, look.
I think that's because she's wet.
Yeah, it's just part of it. I mean, I thought it might all come out though
There's
during.
something called a de-shedding soak over there.
Sarah, I promised I was going to pay for this. I left my wallet at home. I know. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. There's hair flying all over the. I think you can see it. Wow. Holy moly. What do you think about that, Indy? Is that fun or what? No, not so fun. You didn't enjoy your day at the spa? You got your ears perked up like a happy dog. That's all right. You filming again, Sarah? Good. Okay, you ready to get out? You ready to get out? Let's
She looks a lot better. Look at her.
What do you think, Indy? Is that cool or what? Yay! Good job, Indy. You were very good for having a new experience, something that could be a little traumatic. I think you handled that very well. Don't you, Sarah?
What?
I think she did good.
She did. She looks so furry. You can't see where she's shedding.
You can always leave a link to it, but.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. I started my day being picked up to go repair a geocache. Had Huevos Rancheros with the sock monkey. And then I went and worked out and got some steps in, and then I went back and got. He dropped me off, and then I went and worked out and got my steps in. Went back and got Indy and Sarah, and went back to had Indy's spa day, and now I'm back at the sock monkey's house, and he's got his apron on, and it says my Indian name is Runs with Beer, because he's going to cook some fish for us.
Yep.
And that'll be the end of the day. And I got big time super late model dirt racing tonight. What a day. Great day.
Loaded up.
Enjoying life. That, please.
I made some brownies.
Good job. So Minnow, are you a nuts and brownies are good, or never ever nuts and brownies, or good either way?
Good either way.
Yeah, me too. Some people won't eat them if there's nuts in them. My wife, Deborah, she would not. They'd have pecans in them. So when I would make brownies, I would make half the batch with pecans, which I love, in there, and had to make the other half not. And she liked them fudgy, and I liked them cakey.
So I can go either way in brownies. I can go either way in cookies if the cookies are crispy, not soft cookies.
Right.
And I could do it on. I like them in frosting, like German frosting or German, chocolate
Nuts.
cake frosting. Yeah, but I don't like them embedded in the cake. It's the texture.
Oh, you don't like the nuts in your
I don't like
cake.
it embedded in ice cream either.
All right, you fixing to put some fish in?
Fix it too.
Let's go see.
Yeah, I better take my beer out. You want to grab the door?
Notice the sock monkey has a cast iron pan, not aluminum.
Be right there.
That's the right way to do it. Not stainless steel, not aluminum. Cast iron. So when you're cooking fish too, you don't crowd them, right? You got to have some room so they get nice and crispy.
That's right.
What's the other secrets? You get that fish dry before you coat it.
Yep.
If it's all wet, your fish won't get crispy. It'll be like yucky, soggy crust. Sock monkey knows what's going on.
Yeah, you agitate them a little bit so they don't become too good of friends.
Yep. You got it going on. Got some fish frying. Gonna get it nice and crispy. Looking good. Ooh, yeah. What kind of fish is that?
That is striped bass from Lake Texoma.
Man, I sure wish I would have got to go on that trip with y'all.
Well, you went, but you didn't fish.
I got sick. I can't help it.
And you went. Right?
But I've had some of that fish too. That
Yep.
they gave me my share, even though I got sick and couldn't go out on the boat. And but all of mine that I've eaten so far, I grilled or baked, and it's been good. It's good. I love it. This will be the first time I've eaten any of that Lake Texoma striper fried. I'll have a couple of pieces. When fish is frying, you have to sample it. You got to sample it, right? Pretty good, dude.
Good.
It's pretty salty. It's got good salt taste to it. You need that on fish. It's good. Love it. I'll have a couple of pieces. Been doing good. Controlling the carbs. Staying in the mid 180s.
Been doing well.
So, no problem.
You've been doing good. All right, we got one more little batch in there. I'm not gonna fill that in. Now, crispies are always good, right?
Sure. Just so you know, he did go get a fire extinguisher a while ago, just in case.
It's right there.
We
Anytime
got-
I'm cooking with grease.
We have a grease fire. This might become an exciting video. And there you have it. It was a busy day. I'm on the way back from Sock Monkey and Minnows. I'm gonna go watch some dirt super late model racing tonight from the short track at Talladega. And been a long day, and it's not done. Over at Sock Monkey and Minnows, had some great fish and a little bit of pasta and a cold beer. And Minnow gave me a couple of brownies to take home, one for me and one for Sarah. And yeah, so headed to the house, and until next time, take care. See you later.